Have you been worried about money? Have you been worried about employment? Have you been worried about high paying jobs? Have you been worried about losses upon losses people experience? Look, we cannot make it by trial and error. Many people have made money in life through calculated efforts, by venturing into a worthwhile venture, by putting their effort into what we pay. I'm going to show you well-paying jobs one can do and earn money, earn good amount of money. After watching this video, you will tell yourself, congratulations, because you can do some of them. There are some that will require you years of university education, but not all. Now watch the video to the end. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so you'll be notified when I drop in my next video. And give this video a like and make use of the comment section of this video to reach me. I respond to all comments. I will answer your questions. Drop it at the comment of this video. Now let us now move on. Number one are surgeons. A salary of a surgeon is between 400,000 to 2.5 million. A surgeon is a physician that treats diseases, injuries, or defects through operative methods, so as to restore body tissues and improve body functions. There are different types of surgeons in Nigeria, and they all pay very well. However, the recent increase in the demand of cosmetic surgeries in the country and the comparative scarcity of the same type of surgeons has made plastic or cosmetic surgery the highest paying surgical profession in Nigeria. Next is a petroleum engineer. The salary of a petroleum engineer is between 200,000 to 1 million per month. What is the role of a petroleum engineer? A petroleum engineer designs and develops methods of extracting oil and gas from deposits below the surface of the earth. It is the duty of the petroleum engineer to determine how much oil and gas is in the reservoir and what method is most suitable for extraction and the duration for which that oil reserve will last. So in Nigeria, that has a large quantity of oil and gas, it is a very high-paying profession for a petroleum engineer in this country. The next is aircraft pilot. The average monthly remuneration for the first officer ranges from 200,000 to 500,000 naira per month, while captains are on a monthly basis paid between 500,000 to 3 million. The work of these pilots or aviator is to control the flight of an aircraft. Pilots navigate aeroplanes, cargo planes, helicopters, and other types of aircraft. They are responsible for the safety of the passengers and the goods being transported. Thank you very much for watching this video till now. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Comment if you have questions. If you have any observations, please drop it in the comment on this video. I respond to your comments. All these jobs I mentioned, if you would like to do any of them, tell me, look at the one I would like to do. I would like to hear that. I will also give you more information in the comment of this video. And share the video to your friends and family. I will now go on to share with you other professions that pay very well you can do in this country. Then we have software developer. The average salary of a software developer in Nigeria ranges from 134,000 or 150,000 to 400,000 per month. Software developers are responsible for computer programs. They determine a need and then profile a solution by analyzing, designing, testing, and developing a software that solves this need or problem. They also design application systems and ensure they run smoothly. And what makes this job more lucrative is that computers are everywhere in all businesses, organizations, including government and non-governmental organizations, even private homes, individuals, they need computers of all types. And these computers require software of different applications, different systems to run smoothly. That is why this field is ever expanding field. That is why they are very, very lucrative. In fact, you can hardly see them jobless. So it's also one of the high-paying professions in this country. The fifth is investment banker. The monthly take-home of an investment banker is between 300,000 to 500,000. And what is the work of an investment banker? Investment bankers act as a middleman to governments, companies, and agencies. They help them raise funds by issuing stocks and securing loans.
As an investment banker, you can find employment in hedge funds, private, commercial, and investment banks, asset management agencies, and consulting firms. These are the areas you can find work as an investment banker. The sixth is telecommunication engineer. As telecommunication is growing rapidly in Nigeria, and telecommunication subscribers are growing by the second, this leads to high demand for telecoms engineer and a corresponding high salary range of 200,000 naira to 1 million naira per month, depending on the company and other factors. Telecoms engineers are skilled in the management of data gotten from voice calls, video calls, and text. They also design and install telecommunication equipment, masts, and what have you, and manage them to ensure a hitch-free flow of information. So they are paid very well, and their field is expanding, expanding, and expanding. Then we have aeronautic engineer. The monthly take-home pay of an aeronautic engineer is between 350,000 to 800,000. An aeronautic engineer is concerned with the design, development, construction, and maintenance of aircraft, including spacecraft, missiles, navigation and weapon systems, and others. In other words, they deal with the technical side of the aviation. They calculate the aircraft time scale, write manuals, then calculate operation cost, evaluate flight safety, fuel efficiency, carbon emissions, and other things needed for the effective functioning of that particular aircraft, and build it accordingly. So they are paid very well, and in Nigeria, that skill is very scarce. Not many people have that kind of skill. That make it lucrative. But to get the job, at times you have to search for it. But they are paid very well. The next is accountants. Accountants in Nigeria are paid between 150,000 to 700,000 or 800,000 per month, depending on the organization. Or some can even earn higher. An accountant prepares and reviews financial records. It is your duty as an accountant to audit the organization books and records in order to ensure accuracy. They also make sure that the taxes are filed properly and that the company is in compliance with appropriate financial regulations so as to ensure the smooth running of the organization. Accountants can get job almost in every organization because no organization runs without money. And once there's money, there must be accounting. That's why they can get job from any organization in anywhere, both public, private, NGO, wherever or whatever. So so that's why one of the lucrative professions in this country, in Nigeria. Then we have lawyers. The monthly salary of a Nigerian lawyer in a standard law firm falls between 150,000 to 1 million, depending on situations. A lawyer, also known as an attorney, barrister, notary, and counselor, provides legal advice and assistance and acts as a prosecutor or defense attorney in court. He gathers relevant information, prepares legal documents like wills, contracts, lease agreements, and what have you. So there are a lot of work a lawyer can do, and everybody needs a lawyer, and no company stays without lawyers. So that's one of the lucrative professions in the country. The next is pharmacist. A fresh graduate of pharmacy are paid between 150,000 to 250,000 per month. A pharmacist is a healthcare professional who specializes in the safe and productive use of medicines. They dispense medicines and are charged with making sure that medicines is legal and is prescribed with the suitable dosage. He oversees the supply of medicine, giving medical advice to patients, and he or she collaborates with other healthcare professionals to save lives. So they have a lot of work to do in healthcare institutions and making sure that lives are saved and patients are treated very well. So it's one of the good professions in the country. Then we have graphic designers. As a graphic designer, you earn about 200,000 per month. And in this profession, you create design concepts using dedicated computer software or you do it by hand. One of the main purposes of the graphic designing is to create a visual imagery that appeals to and informs customers so as to ensure patronage. So they use many tools and many computer softwares like Adobe Illustrator, Corel Draw, and many things they use like Adobe InDesign so as to create shapes colors, images, print, even photography, billboards, animation, logos, and so many things that are necessary for the promotion of product or brand. So you are going to know how to manipulate all these tools, different colors, different whatever animations, so that you are going to convey a particular image to the target customer about the product or brand. Then we have engineering. Any list of top paying professions without engineering is incomplete. Engineers in Nigeria earn between 150,000 to 500,000 per month. Some earn up to 1 million per month, depending on the type of engineering and industry. Some even earn higher. Engineers can be mechanical engineering, it can be electrical engineering, can be chemical, computer, structural engineering, materials and metallurgical, agricultural, civil engineering, including air conditioning and refrigeration engineering, power systems engineering. Mention them. So they will have many types of engineering and they have a wide range of applications. There are so many places where they can be employed. Many companies are in need of them. So engineers are paid very well. Women can equally be engineers. So these are the top paying professions in Nigeria. Are they the ones would like to do? Tell me in the comment of this video and tell me where you're watching me from.